Hey everybody, I'm here today with a driving lesson on stopping at the side of the road. This will be a simple driving lesson for beginners, so let's get right into the video. I'm going to start off by explaining the steps for safely and properly stopping at the side of the road, and then I'll demonstrate myself actually doing it a few times on this side street over here. Let's get right into it. So while you're driving, when you're ready to stop at the side of the road, you want to pick the place that you want to stop at. So pick the location along the curb, along the side of the road that you want to pull over close to. And then you want to check your mirrors and look in front of you to see if it's safe to actually pull over. So you want to look ahead of you and also check your mirrors to see behind you to see if it's safe. Do you have enough visibility? Is there enough space? Is there a ton of traffic and should you not pull over there? Use your judgment, but use your mirrors and your vision in front of you to see. When you've determined that it's safe to actually stop at the side of the road, you're going to signal towards the side of the road. In my case, it's going to be signaling right. You are going to check your rear view mirror and both of your side mirrors. Some people only recommend checking the curb side mirror, but I recommend checking both of them. You're also going to check your blind spot on the curb side, and then you're going to steer towards the curb, reduce your speed. You want to pull over about 30 centimeters from the curb. Park the car, so put it in park. Activate the emergency brake, and then some people recommend putting your hazards on, but that depends on your local regulations. Now that I've explained it, let's get right into it, okay? I'm going to demonstrate it a few times. I don't want to waste much more time standing still and talking. I'd rather demonstrate it. So we're going to go ahead and drive down the street. So we're driving down the street just casually. I've picked the spot up ahead that I want to use for stopping at the side of the road. Sorry about the awkward lighting. So now that I've picked the spot, I'm going to check my rear view mirror, my side mirrors, look in front of me. I can see that I can do so safely. I can pull over safely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to signal right towards the curb, check all three of my mirrors, check my right blind spot, steer towards the curb, start reducing my speed, just like that, and come to a complete stop about 30 centimeters from the curb. Now, you're gonna have to do this a few times and get out of the car and look at how far away you are from the curb to figure out where 30 centimeters is. But once you're experienced enough, like I am and like most experienced drivers are, you could just pull over and know that you're close enough. Then I'm gonna put it in park, activate the emergency brake, and then if I'm gonna put my hazards on, I'm gonna put my hazards on and deactivate my right signal. Now my hazards are on, right? But like I said, the hazards is an optional step, and it all depends on where you live, okay? Take my hazards off, and we are ready to pull over once again. I'm just gonna let this car pass. As I'm letting this car pass, I'm gonna tell you that you have to look at the traffic. If you're pulling over, if you're stopping on the side of the road where there's a ton of traffic, maybe it's better to find a different location. That's one factor, and your visibility. Don't stop on the side of the road when there's a curve up ahead, when you don't have good visibility. And that's it. You gotta use your judgment. You're gonna be the best person to figure out when a good time is and a good location is to pull over and when it's not, right? But generally speaking, if you can do so safely and legally, you should be good to go. All right, put the car in drive, emergency brake off, signal, let this car pass, checking my blind spot and my mirrors, and we're good to go. We're driving. Now what I'll do is I'll just do it a little bit faster. Pick the spot, check my mirrors, check up ahead. I can do so safely and legally. Signal right, check my rear view mirror, my side mirrors, right blind spot, steer towards the curb, reduce my speed, and come to a complete stop. Now I'm gonna put it in park, e-brake, and just leave that right signal on. I'm not using my hazards for this. Now, before I finish this video, I do want to show you the steering method for stopping at the side of the road, okay? And once again, I'm about 30 centimeters from the curb right now, which is, you know, give or take. It doesn't, you don't have to take out a ruler, but give or take, it should be about 30 centimeters. Now, when I'm steering for pulling over on the side of the road, for stopping on the side of the road, you can see that I steer towards the curb, towards the side of the road, and then I steer away. So you want to steer towards the curb, get close enough, and then steer away to straighten your car out, and then straighten your wheel out. So towards the curb, away from the curb, straighten the wheel out. Let's do it one more time, and I'll show you my steering method. So pay attention to what I'm doing with the wheel. I hope that the lighting is good enough in this video. I can't really tell on the viewfinder on the screen over here, but it looks like you should be able to see exactly what's going on. The light is not the best, but as long as you can see what's happening, that's my main concern. So I'm gonna turn over here. and we're gonna pull over. Now I'm just gonna let you focus on the steering. So I'm gonna do everything else, doing my checks, signaling, pick my spot, you know, check my mirrors, blind spot, steer towards the curb, away from the curb, straighten out, just like that. Once again, I'll just pull over just quickly up here once again. I'm just driving. So as I'm pulling over, you can see steer towards the curb, away from the curb, straighten out. And all of this happens as you're reducing your speed. So steer towards the curb, away from the curb, straighten out. This is the straight position of the steering wheel. Towards, away, straighten out. That's it. In this video, I've gone over a simple beginner driving lesson for stopping at the side of the road. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.